up? This is for the CrossFit Sunset in-house throwdown. This video is going to go over the movements and the standards that you're going to need to know. We will not be covering the weights that you're going to need to do. To check those out, you can either go to the Facebook page or it's going to be posted in the gym. But if you are competing, make sure you watch this video so that you don't get no reps. Burpees. We all know what a burpee is, but just to make sure. A burpee, our chest has to touch the ground. And when we come up, our feet have to leave the ground, arms overhead. Make sure you're straight overhead. We're not going to allow a monkey burpee, which is where you do not stand all the way up. That's a no rep. Wall balls. So, wall balls. You got to pick up the wall ball, do a squat, and throw it up to the target. We've got to make sure the crease of our hips is below our knees. And then we can throw it up to the target. The ball has to hit the target. Some examples of no reps would be if you were to pick the ball up and not go into a squat and throw it up. That's a no rep. If he doesn't make it up to the target, that's a no rep. And also, if the ball doesn't hit the target, but it does go high enough, that's a no rep. Farmers carry with kettlebells. Pretty simple. What Jonathan's going to do, pick up the kettlebells, and he's going to start moving. If he puts them down, he's got to stop. And if he wants to move again, he picks them up. Excellent. Kettlebell swings. So, the kettlebell has to end up over our head, and you need to be in a straight line, kettlebell included. Good. His hips are open. The kettlebell is straight overhead. Do a few more. Great. A couple of examples of no reps is if he doesn't get it high enough. That's a no rep. One more. Good. Not quite. Also, he's not extending at his hips. We need him to be in a straight line. Nice. Hang clean. The hang clean is going to start above the knee. And he's going to bring it to shoulder level, making sure his hips are open and his elbows are in front. Some examples of no reps are if he gets here but does not extend all the way with his hips. That would be a no rep. Also, is if his elbows do not get in front of the bar. That's a no rep. Also, you will not be allowed to power clean your first one. You have to start from the hang position, so that would be a no rep. So one more from the hang. Excellent. The deadlift. The deadlift, you're going to pick it up from the ground, stand all the way up, hips are open, shoulders behind the bar, go back to the ground, make sure he touches the ground, back up. Some examples of no reps is if he does not touch the ground in between reps. That's a no rep. Also, if he goes back down, stands up and does not open his hips all the way or his shoulders are still in front of the bar. That's a no rep. Deadlifts. Front squat. Jonathan's going to bring the bar to his front rack position. A front squat, you have to make sure it's squat all the way down, creasing your hips below your knees. And you stand all the way up. Examples of no reps are if you do not get full depth. That would be a no rep. Also, is if you do not open your hips all the way at the top. So go all the way down, back up, down. That would be a no rep. Next, we've got barbell back lunges. So what Jonathan's going to need to do is he's going to need to clean this and then get into his back rack position. From here, he'll move a little bit back on the platform, and he will lunge forward with one leg, knee touching the ground, and he'll lunge back. And with his other leg, he'll lunge forward, knee touching the ground, and lunge back. Some examples of no reps are if his knee does not touch the ground. That would be a no rep. Also, if his feet do not come back together, that would be a no rep. You're not allowed to step forward. When he is done, he can drop the weight off his back. shoulder to overhead. So, Jonathan's gonna get the bar in his rack position. The bar has to start in this position. From here, he can do a strict press. Good. He can do a push press. He can do a push jerk. He can also do a split jerk. Good. Some examples of no reps are if he does a push jerk but doesn't stand back up all the way. That's a no rep. Also with a split jerk. That's a no rep. Show me a good split jerk. Great, good. Also, you will not be allowed to take the bar from your back shoulders. That's a no rep. Alright guys and gals, that's the rundown. You know the movements and the standards. If you have any questions, make sure you ask any of the coaches. You ask myself, you can email me. If you do not do it correctly, you will get no reps. So make sure you know what's going on. We're going to have a great time. Make sure you sign up, and we will see you on July 20th at the CrossFit Sunset In-House Throwdown, where hopefully you will not get a "that's a no rep."